What's going on, people? I got AC in the building. What's going on, AC?
You tell me. We were actually a little early.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm just saying. Yo, she didn't have anybody come get me. She didn't have anybody come celebrate with me, come actually guide me in. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here at UTA. I'm actually an A&M grad. So shouts to my alma mater, Texas A&M down in Corpus Christi. But much love to everyone here at UTA, man. You guys got a great asset here in Miss Kim. She's doing a thing. I'm very proud of her. So good to see you again.
I just want y'all to know that's the nicest thing he have ever said to me.
Nice thing I'm going to say tonight.
You see what I'm saying? You see how he just treat me like that? I've been knowing AC since AC was AC in high school. You remember when you used to see me, you used to just give me the middle finger?
I used to see you at the bus stop all the time.
You see how people...
And I never stopped.
You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about. They get Hollywood and they just pass by you.
But I recognize you.
What is that?
That's what counts. So if I would have hunked, like, it would have been like an insult even more. Like, oh, you hunked really, but you didn't stop to, like... It's all love, though.
That's how AAs would do you like that. But AC is now AC, the sports agent. What's going on with that? How did you get into boxing?
I fought in college. I was pretty good amateur in college. My last fight, I wasn't good at all. I actually got I didn't get knocked out. It's just he hit me with a right hook that was pretty hard that knocked me out of the sport, but it actually knocked me into the business side of things. So fought in college, but I'm known for basketball more so I do both sports, basketball and boxing. But for right now, boxing is my bread and butter. I got 5 clients now, and everything is good.
I'm surprised when you went into boxing. AC, he was the basketball hoop star. Yeah, and he walked through the
No.
See, y'all, I'm telling you, he's being modest right now.
Modest is good, right?
See,
how I go from being Hollywood now modest?
You know
Come on,
what?
Make up your mind.
I think it's because the radio. I believe the mic's on now, so he wanted give
right.
you
Professional.
See, he was slaying me just a while ago before we came on. I just want y'all to know that he was coming for me full force. He was like, "Hello, I am AC," and yeah, I'm like, really? You just gonna have them thinking?
Is my car gonna get towed?
We are not in the.
I gotta make sure. I got a nice little car. I want to keep that.
See, we not in Pleasant Grove. Down the street.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we kind of sort of. They got a little bit of security, just a little bit. So you'll be fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
He coming for me. How you come?
I gotta make sure.
AC, the AC I remember. The AC I remember. Yeah. So back to this sports and boxing. Now you have 5 clients. Mm-hmm. You teamed up with NBC Sports.
Them and we actually got a show. Actually, signed a deal. Was it today's Thursday? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Monday. Got a deal done with HBO. One of my guys, James De La Rosa. He's 23-2. He just won on the Mayweather undercard. He actually opened up the pay-per-view telecast, which was huge for us. But HBO likes him, and they want to see him again. So December the 6th in Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center. Ooh. He'll be opening up the HBO telecast, which is really huge for him, huge for our entire camp. But, yeah, HBO, NBC Sports was last week, but my guy pulled out. He injured his wrist, so he pulled out. So we actually are going to reschedule for February. So hopefully NBC still picks up the date. But I got a good relationship with everybody these days.
I'm telling you, AC, we're gonna talk about this radio. Peeping the radio.
Right.
Yeah, we got. It's always good to know connects. That connect, not crack. I didn't say crack. I said connect. Y'all catch that? 2 Chainz.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Now, how did you become this sports? I mean, what made you just want to say, hey, listen, I, got out of boxing in college. I'm sitting here not knowing what my next move is. What made you just say, let me go into boxing and let me become?
I got to correct you. I think I always knew what my next move was. Ooh. I always knew in high school that if I didn't make it pro, that I wanted to work with professional athletes.
Right.
Really didn't matter the sport, but I focused on my passion. And boxing and basketball are both my passions. So before I got out of school, before I graduated actually, CJ Miles, who now plays for the Pacers, shout out to CJ. He was playing for the Utah Jazz at the time. He's a Dallas guy. Went to Skyline High School. Drafted out of high school. But CJ looked out for me and gave me my first shot. It was like an internship almost. I moved to Utah and I became his left-handed man. Both of us are left-handed, so we say left hand instead of right hand. But yeah, that's how I got my start in the industry. I wanted to represent more basketball players. I am relatively young. I'm 28. At that time, I was 24, so it didn't crack the way I wanted it to. But boxing really picked up really fast, man. And I got a good shot with Jerry Belmontes, who was 11-0 at the time. Ooh. Now he's 19-5. Took a couple losses, but fought for a world title. Great kid. But CJ gave me my introduction to the sports world, but Jerry brought me into the boxing world.
Oh, I can dig it. Look at you and in the boxing.
Yeah, I gotta
CJ with the Cavaliers now, isn't he?
No, he was with the Cavaliers last year. Now he's with the Pacers. He signed a 4-year, $18 million deal with the Pacers.
Oh, he didn't start it from the bottom. He here. Yeah.
He's more than that. He got a nice little black Aston Martin. So
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what $300,000 car. So he's there.
Oh, I can. Now, you're a boxing manager.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you look to as far as your inspiration in becoming a boxing manager?
In the sport, honestly, I really didn't have one. I mean, I'm dedicated to my parents. My mom and dad are everything. But I had to kind of dig in myself to know what I wanted to do. But I didn't have anyone in the sport that really I looked at as like, yo, I want to be like that guy. I want to be there. I met with different managers or whatever, but I kind of had to get into my own lane and be patient till it opened up. And here I am, but I didn't really have anyone in the business that I looked up to. It was more so personal relationships.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I can dig that. I like how you literally took Drake's song and you just came into this, blossom into this flower. And it's a good, it's a good thing to see, that you didn't make it. Well, I won't say you didn't make it. You could have gave up and said, hey, I don't want to do boxing. I don't want to do this. Let me go home. Let me go live in my mama's house and let me not grind.
Right.
But you grinded and you started with CJ and now look at you. You like this. You like this nice sports agent. What made you, of course, remain grounded? Because, sometimes people get their celebrity friends. They're flexing.
Right.
You seem to, throughout, because, we're friends on Facebook. Right. And, you still remain the AC from back in the day. You didn't come and say, "Oh, I'm with the big dudes now." Look at my chain. Look at my chain.
Actually, I left my chain in the car.
You had to be ethnic.
I did.
So you think, what am I gonna do with it? Am I gonna take it?
No, I'm just saying I got a button up on. So I left my chain in the car.
What
car
is it?
So,
no, I'm playing.
I'll announce it. It's an all black Camaro. Yeah, they can try to find it if they want.
It's a whole lot of, so it ain't gonna.
So what you trying to say?
No, I'm trying to say it's gonna be hard for them to find,
Right, yeah, because it's all black. Is that what you mean? Because all black is dark time, nighttime. They can't see it.
Why did you?
I'm trying to get on the same page. But I am still down to earth. I remind myself that I'm just a man. I'm just like pretty much everyone else. Is just my work ethic is different. If I had to rate myself, I would think that I'm the average manager, but my work ethic separates me from a lot of people. For me to get to this point, my work ethic separated me from everyone else. So it's no shot at anyone. It's just I work hard. I rarely sleep, but while you're sleeping, I'm really working. People say that, but I live it. While you're sleeping, I'm actually working, trying to get things done.
Now, how did you get this deal with HBO?
Everything goes to the promotional companies. So the promotional companies is they pay the fighter, so to speak. So you have to have the clientele for the promoters to market things to HBO. But in this instance, I had a chance to go through HBO directly. It's about relationships. So like we talked about before.
Right,
so I had a good relationship. And I got to talk to someone that was behind the scenes that talked to someone else that got us the shot. And that's the story. That's mostly all stories, success stories at that.
Right.
Know somebody that knew someone that got you in the door. But that's how I got that deal. And as long as James does his thing on December the 6th, there'll be more fights and more money from there. Oh, more. So what is that paid like? Because, HBO is legit. HBO is legit. It would be more money if Canelo was initially supposed to fight on the card, but he hurt his ankle. So the budget lowered since we didn't have a huge name. But the money's still lucrative, but it would be more lucrative if you have a big name on there, Canelo, Floyd Mayweather, or something of that nature. Now, you keep mentioning, the money team, Mayweather. Now, do you, with the fights that you have that are like, are they like the intro to the boxing
for Mayweather's fight, or is it just
so Mayweather's the main? He's always going to be the main event until he retires. He's going to be the main event, and then you got the co-main event, which is on HBO. Will be the co-main event.
Right.
So those are the two usually most important fights.
Right.
For the past Mayweather fight, I think we were the third fight before Floyd, so we opened up the telecast.
Oh,
which
gotcha.
Usually nobody's really there at that point, but it was on pay-per-view, so it was a pretty big deal. But Floyd is always the main event. The main event, and the co-main event is where you want to get to. That's where the money's at. The undercard, still good money, but it's not as good as the main.
So
event
have you actually met him?
Indirectly, I'm not really greedy. I don't really want to shake people's hands and take pictures. I see him from a distance. He's a small guy. You see him on TV and he looks like
he looks like a midget. He looks like
okay with that.
Yeah, he looks short.
No, but I seen him from a distance or whatever. He seems like a cool guy from a distance. You hear different stories, but I never got a chance to shake his hand.
I was about to say, so do he live up to the expectations? Because the dude is like zero. He ain't lost nothing.
Yeah. He hasn't lost any fights. I think he's kind of taken a reputational hit with some of the things he's said. Yeah, so, I mean, in the ring, he's flawless. He hasn't lost yet. People want him to fight better opposition, but I think Floyd he's doing his thing, man. He's undefeated, and he's going to more likely retire on top.
I mean, he just go in and like 2 rounds, he's knocking people out. It's like, is he on what? He on steroids, right?
No, he's not on.
Oh my God.
He's not on steroids.
He like a swole baby. He like the dude look. He like knocking people.
He keeps himself in shape. I mean, he's 37 years old, but he still looks great to be 5'7", 147 pounds. That's relatively small, but he looks good. He keeps himself in shape. Yeah, 5'7",
okay.
147.
Now, what about now? I'm not gonna pronounce what is it? Pac?
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. So. Who would win? Come on now.
Floyd, hands down. He wouldn't knock him out, but Floyd would pick him apart over 12 rounds. People that know boxing, understand boxing, know that the way Manny fights, he's looking to brawl. Floyd is looking to box. It will be an easy decision for Floyd. I don't know why he didn't take the fight. So
maybe no, he won't fight him now.
He probably, if Manny wins this fight, I think Manny fights in November. If Manny could get past Chris Algieri, then I'm pretty sure Floyd will make the fight. But if Manny loses, there's no reason to fight him. I wouldn't fight him.
That's true, because it ain't gonna live up to the hype.
Exactly.
The man bet on himself and win. But anyway, let's get to this clothing line. Let's get to this clothing line you have. Tell me about this.
Well, it's not me. It's not just me. Excuse me.
Tell me who are
of course,
some of the
CJ Miles is a part of it. He's one of our partners. But a guy named Bleak, real name is Christopher Green. He's from New York. Right. He's the creator. He thought of the idea and he came up with the logo, which is pretty cool. Living Above Society's Tent, we abbreviated LAST. But Bleak thought of everything, and CJ and I co-signed on it. So it's been a couple years where we kind of put things on the shelf. But last year we were actually supposed to start it, and that's when Ray Rice came down to host with us. I know you got a question about that, or you gonna say?
I forgot about
something about that.
You know what? I don't. You know what? We're gonna let you finish that. Yeah. But my question is not what you think. See, y'all automatically think I just go in for the.
I said the name, so I mean, it rings bells.
And you forgot when you said that, people like, who?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he knows Ray. Yeah, Ray is a good friend of mine. I don't support what Ray did, of course, but I do support Ray as an individual because I know him, and I know him and Janae. Both of them are really good people, and I'm just glad things are carrying over, and he's going to play football again, whether it be this year or next year. He's going to be back on the field.
That's all I'm saying. See, my thing is the incident happened.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That was it. But I feel like with companies, they be too quick to just say an incident happened, let's drop it.
True.
It's like you didn't even see it through to see was it right. It's like he's bringing in millions of dollars, and this incident happened, or even any player who has had a demise.
Right.
The incident happened. They drop company, everything just gone. Right. It's like. So you couldn't give him a chance to see. And his work ethic is good. He's a good player, but we all make mistakes. And sometimes people take those mistakes as if they don't make them. Like, oh, my God.
Right.
It's like, come on now. Y'all, the commissioner, you seen tape, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, on a good note, how's he doing? How's him and his wife doing?
Ray's good, man. Ray's good. He's in good spirits. He's still working out. They did appeal the decision by the NFL, so... whether it be a lawsuit or them uplifting the appeal with the suspension and letting Ray back into NFL, one of the two is going to happen. It's just the point of a team taking the chance on him and then
Right.
getting him back on the field. But I think, I mean, if you look at social media and everything else, everything gets blown over. Now we're
Yeah.
talking about the Ebola virus. No one's thinking about
Right,
Ray
right.
right now. So I mean, it'll come back again once people are prepared to sign him. It'll come up. But Michael Vick is just a prime example. Someone that made a mistake. He went to jail for it. He paid his debt, and then they let him back in. He got another $100 million contract.
I'm telling you,
know.
Michael Vick was another one. It's like.
Don't say it like that.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's like he was a good player. We make mistakes. He lost all. It's like I'm a dog lover, but God darn it, he didn't. He didn't. Let's just say the privilege of skiing makes a difference. Can we say that? We gon'
I can't.
No, you don't. No, you don't say nothing. We need you to make as much coin as possible.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
you don't say nothing. I'm saying it now because I'm in college radio. So when I get there, I can't be talking about no skin privilege because they're gonna be, oh, you want to talk about
Skin privilege, huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, come here, skin out.
You'll be working
we
in
good,
the
we
mail
good.
center. You'll be working in the mail center, licking stamps, and there's nothing
Dude,
wrong
you
with
didn't even
that,
give me
but-
sales. You
No,
gave
no, not even sales. Don't let her say nothing. Let her lick them stamps. Let her lick them stamps.
AC. What a pleasure to have you in the building.
No, thank you.
What do you have next coming up? What is
The clothing line, of course, is out. You go to livingabovesocietiestent.com, society with apostrophe S after the Y. Go there to order shirts. We got tie-dye shirts.
I mean, he didn't bring me one either. I mean, he gonna run me on a shirt. I mean,
you don't even have water for
but we gonna then you don't say.
I'm letting them know. I think probably I'm probably the most famous guest y'all probably
Oh
had.
my God!
So,
what?
So yeah, y'all don't have anything to drink.
Y'all better
for
let
me.
him know. Now listen, my guest, I interviewed Big Sean. That's a celebrity,
Oh,
God
Big Sean
darn
came
it.
in?
No, he didn't come here. He was at Texas. Look at you. You
No,
don't even.
that wasn't Big Sean.
No,
That wasn't Big Sean.
he was at UTA, man.
Okay.
He had a concert at UTA, and I interviewed him before the concert.
You interviewed him one-on-one? Or
Yeah,
what? Oh, okay.
one-on-one.
I thought you were saying like it was his voice. Cause
See that?
I've been CJ Miles before on the interview. I've been Jerry Belmontes. I've been James. I've been different people on interviews. On the phone, you don't ever know who you're talking to.
That's. Hey, see, you just played me for. You ain't gave me no credit. You ain't gave me
I
nothing.
did. I told you I'm proud of you when I first came in.
Living above society. What is that to you? What is that to you?
It's like rebelling. It's not following society's norms. It's not doing what everyone else is doing. I think conformity is one of the most detrimental things that people are ridden with.
Yeah.
More so. Sometimes our skin color. So,
yeah, got you.
But it's just rebelling and doing your own thing, so to speak. So we live by that. It's not just something that we put out to make money. It's something that we all live by. If you're ever around us, CJ, myself, or Bleak, we do. We live above the tent. So that's what we're preaching. That's what we're selling.
He living it. What makes you stand out from the rest of the up and coming sports managers? Because people be like, oh, I'm different. How would you set yourself aside from other people?
Like I said, you're not going to outwork me. I'm going to outwork you. My work ethic is tremendous. Even though I may look like I'm having fun or I'm not doing much, I want you to believe that. I want you to believe that so you can kind of take your workload down. But no one is going to outwork me. I have my youth. I think the next closest manager is probably in his maybe 40s. So I'm 28. So
you got
I think those guys are probably complacent right now. If not, I'm still going to work, but nobody's going to come in and outwork me. I mean that, nobody.
AC, look at him. Quote, NBC, Fight Night, what's the date?
It was October the 18th, but now we're looking at somewhere either February or March. You have to invite me back by so I could announce that date, but definitely HBO Boxing After Dark, December the 6th, 2014 at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Y'all need that. Now wait a minute. Now we gonna pause on that. Now, what's up with you bringing boxing to Dallas? Tell me what's going on. Because listen, I need to. We need to connect. You need to get What you got with the city of Dallas?
Honestly,
I know you got some on your sleeve.
I wanted to bring him with me, but Errol Spence Jr., who represented the United States in the 2012 Olympics. He's currently 14-0. He's from DeSoto. Amazing fighter. In my opinion, I'm not saying this just because I know him and I think the world of him, but he's the best 147-pound boxer out there, and that's including Floyd Mayweather. Errol Spence EJ's the best right now, but he honestly will bring boxing back to Dallas. If I had to label it, Errol Spence Jr. is the best fighter in Dallas. Adrian Clark is the best manager in Dallas,
Ooh.
and Derek James is the best trainer in Dallas. We're going to bring together, separately, of course, but together we'll bring boxing back to Dallas. But it all starts with EJ coming up the ranks as fast as he is right now. So, yeah, that's us in a nutshell. Even though EJ is trained by Derek, I don't represent either of the two, but we're all a close-knit. That's my boxing family here in Dallas. But my two guys, Ray Jimenez Jr., who's from Dallas, from Pleasant Grove, 11-0 right now, and then Oscar Mojica, who's 5-0. We got a special treat for you guys in January. January the 10th is looking like, I can't give too many details, but January the 10th in Dallas, you will see my two guys from Dallas put on for the city.
You're going to have to let me know about the put on. You're going to have the Young Jeezy put on when they come out?
No, I don't. No,
I'm just saying put on.
I know the song. I'm older than you. So I think, I think you were probably in middle school when the song came out. You was what? Think about it. You were 8th grade.
AC, you better. Oh, okay. Okay.
I just have to put it out there. I wish I had some water right now.
You know what? We're going to hurry up and get him out the building because he in here complaining. He ain't got no water. He ain't brought me no shirt. So listen, we're going to take tit for tat on this. Tit for tat. Tit for goddamn tat.
Do you have an assistant or something like that in here that's supposed to...
You clowning.
I'm just. They got you down here in the dungeon. It's
oh
dark.
My God, y'all! It is not the dungeon now. Y'all tune into. Y'all see the video. It ain't no darn dungeon. You better stop playing with my emotions.
Saying, it's dark in here. I don't see anybody else. They got you in shackles and chains over. That's why you haven't got up from behind the table.
I came in. He trying to say 12 years of that's we're gonna hurry up and end this. AC, sports agent. What do you want people to know about you and what you're building? What do you want people to know about your legacy that you are building?
More so what I'm trying to do for the individuals coming from behind me, the youth. I spent this summer going to different rec centers in Dallas, speaking to the youth, trying to get them more involved and more so goal planning than anything. Of course, sports is an ideal way to go, but sports don't last forever. If you become a professional, your career is maybe 10 to 12 years at max. After that, there's still life. There's still a family to take care of. So I'm trying to urge individuals, whether it be my age or younger, to have a plan, man. That's what I want to be remembered as, a guy that not only did his thing in boxing and basketball, but a guy that urged people to have a plan for their life, have a plan for their kids' life outside of sports, and build from there. So after my career is done as a manager or a sports agent, you'll see me in the communities, whether it be Dallas or somewhere else, preaching the gospel of success, preaching the gospel of planning and goal setting to bring more of a success or more so headstrong to these kids out here.
AC, the AC now, the sports agent. He came from BA.
Brian Adams, you gotta say the whole thing.
Brian came from and then he always did his. He came from Brian Adams High School.
Senior class president. Don't forget to announce that.
This is the trouble that we always ran into.
I gotta put it out there.
Let me say it again, okay? He came from Brian Adams High School, class president, to sports agent who has deals with NBC and HBO. Look at you.
You also adding their owner, AC Sports Management LLC.
Tell him. He just being so ethnic right now, and I'm trying to stay. Tell him your social medias. Just tell him.
I don't do Twitter much, but it's at the Adrian Clark. I don't use it much, but you can interact with me on there. Instagram is Black Jerry Maguire, BLK Jerry Maguire. What? I got to put it in black. Jerry Maguire was white. I'm black.
I'm no comment.
I'm just saying. And then of course Facebook is Adrian Clark, ADRIAN, not EN. Don't do me like that.
He just always have to say. AC, thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Any last words you want to say?
I'm extremely proud of you. Graduation,
thank you.
Graduation in December. I look forward to that. Don't send me an invite because I'm not getting you a gift or anything of that nature. But I will give you my congrats. I'll shake your hand and give you a hug. But I'm extremely proud of you and what you're doing. Thank you for having me on, and you're a good example for the African American female, especially coming from where we come from.
Ooh.
You're doing very well right now, and I'm very proud to see that. And big ups to you and UTA. Even though I'm a Texas A&M.
You know what you got? See, you know what he says positive things with a slay. You got to watch him.
Of course, you have to.
He always does. AC Chemicals. Thanks for coming by. I greatly appreciate you.
Thank
Congratulations on your success with NBC and HBO. Now I look forward to if you have anything in Dallas, you gotta call me.
I will. I'll definitely let you know. January 10th.
See, I got it. I'll be back after this with some Patch of Heaven, but let me get you some of these commercials. I'll be back right after this commercial break.
Hey, Katie,